Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Yeah, so guys, for this video I'm going to be watching Casual Chucks SB19 Story episode 1 sound break. Yeah, so a lot of you guys told me to watch so I can know the backstory of SB19, you know. So here I am. I need to know what my guys have been through because apparently it has been very rough. I'm sure it was a rough journey for the guys. So now I need to get deep within and understand everything because you guys said to understand the ELO lyrics. Apparently I need to know maybe like at least maybe half of the background story, I think, to know exactly what they went through. So I'm gonna start with episode 1. There's more episodes, but for today it's just gonna be episode 1, and then I'll get into it more and more. Yes. Yeah guys, without any further ado, let's get into it. I don't earn money from music. I just want to support me. Can remember the name.
Disclaimer. This video is only based on my personal research. I might miss some details and it's possible to have discrepancies. But I did my best to get as much accurate information as possible. So enjoy.
Okay. I'm sure he knows more than I do, so 2016. Now who's this now? Oh my god. This is what year is this? 19 what? 1970.
This is
Called Triple.
A group of talented performers and comedians from Korea you've probably never heard of. They
Yeah,
back in
I don't know.
When the word K-pop hasn't even been invented.
1994. My sister was born in 1994.
The biggest mistake of his life, which will change the entire course of P-pop history.
Let's go P-pop. Let's go SB19. Let's go.
Do you remember this song?
Oh, Josh. Who's that? Was it Ken? Oh my gosh. Love is yeah. Wow.
It all started with this man, Jung Song-han. When he left the trio in 2002 to become an entrepreneur, Cult Triple became Cult 2. Most of their fans definitely thought that Song-han's decision was a huge mistake.
Cult 2?
Because the remaining members started racking up different awards in the entertainment industry. If he only stuck around, he would have gotten those awards too. But this man's decision was final. He used all of his savings to build an event organizing company called Show BT Entertainment.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. Talking about Tatang Robin.
I don't know.
How passionate Filipino fans were during the rise of K-pop, so he wanted to organize K-pop concerts and events that promote Korean and Filipino culture. To make that happen, he needed entertainers, a group of young people that will be part of the package of their service as an event organizer. We are talking about people who can do dancing, singing, and even act as servants, like waiting tables and assisting guests.
Hey.
So he held an audition and hundreds of young talents applied. 30 of them passed as trainees. They were then called Nara, which in Korean means country and is the national tree of the Philippines. They went to multiple events together, including the fan meeting event of the K-pop group called Off-Road.
Oh my gosh, so much going on already at the beginning of this.
After numerous events, Tatang Robin saw something special when it comes to Filipino talent. He realized that some of his trainees were far too talented to just end up as small-time performers. So he decided to
Oh my
launch the
gosh.
first K-pop boy group that underwent strict Korean-type training. Out of the 30 trainees, only few have made it.
Ooh, Pablo.
John
Paulo.
He always wanted to be a performer. As a young dreamer, he joined several competitions as a soloist and also a member of the K-pop dance cover group called PHP. As a trainee,
Oh my
he
gosh.
was the guy who shows up early and leaves late despite juggling a full-time job as a data analyst to provide for his family.
Well,
He
goddamn,
was the first one
Pablo.
selected due to his undeniable diligence and leadership qualities. He is known to have critically acclaimed songwriting ability, a
Yeah,
badass
he's good.
rapper, and was often dubbed as a genius, but he consistently denied it because he claimed to be just a hard worker. This made
He's
him
a genius
the
hard worker.
leader of the group. He debuted with the name Sejun, but later changed his name to Pablo.
Yeah, Sejun.
Now that the mythical leader
Thank
is
God
chosen,
he changed him to
Tatang Robin just got
Pablo.
a genius composer in Pablo, so they needed someone who can dance. And this next guy is exactly that. And even more.
Who? STELL. Stelvester.
Stelvester Ahero.
Ahero.
He was only
Oh my gosh.
16 when he started competing as
Interesting
a dancer
name. I
while
like it.
studying.
Ahero.
He was a born winner despite growing up as a bullied kid. He made performing his escape from the harsh reality of the world.
Nor not my style going
the
through
negative aspect
bullying.
of his life and converting it by winning multiple K-pop dance cover competitions.
Period.
He is also a hard worker. He was teaching dance to kids while competing. There was a point when he worked so hard that it threatened his life due to
STELL.
What did I call him? He is a very skilled choreographer. In fact, he's the main culprit behind most of SB19's snappy and amazingly synchronized dance routines.
Ooh, did he also was he also part of I Want You dancing up?
His only talent. He easily became the main heavenly voice of the group.
Yes, heavenly voice. Come on. Come on, Alhero, let's go.
Out of this world.
Yes.
He debuted as STELL, the main vocalist, the lead dancer, and choreographer of the group.
Oh. Josh Cullen Santos. You guys have very interesting names. Like, it's giving they're Hispanic.
Became homeless at the age of 16, and it was his decision.
Oh, why? Wait, what happened?
Santos became homeless at the age of 16, and it was his decision.
Oh?
He's had the worst childhood among the other members. From growing up in a toxic environment to being physically abused as a kid by their nanny. At an early age, he witnessed what it feels like to be a member of a middle-class family that went rock bottom in just a matter of months. He experienced getting evicted from apartments to smaller rooms. It came to a point when his family had nothing to eat but ketchup and salt. They had no permanent address. Because of that, Josh and his sister dropped out of school multiple times, so they got bullied at school for being repeaters. Sometimes he would get into fistfights for defending.
Oh my gosh. And middle school kids or primary school kids are so mean. Like, you be struggling for like to do anything, and these kids will bully you for no goddamn reason. Like, they just woke up and their aim today, that goal today is just to bully someone who's struggling. I'll never understand that dynamic of those people. And they're so mean and they don't even care. Oh, damn, Josh. Salt and ketchup? Salt and ketchup, you guys. I was a kid.
Peters. Sometimes he would get into fistfights for defending her. Josh had enough of this, so he took matters into his own hands by leaving. He became independent and started working as an internet cafe attendant. Using his own income, he took the alternative learning system and was able to finish his high school degree.
Period.
He clearly had no background in performing.
Josephine.
He met new friends from the dance community, which led to him meeting STELL and Sejun. They became co-members and went on to win numerous K-pop dance competitions all over Asia. They even met BTS during one of their winning runs in Korea.
For reals?
Anyway, Josh was saved by STELL after trying so hard to save himself. And it paid off because after training, Josh ended up debuting as the lead rapper.
What era?
Because after training, Josh ended up debuting.
We're looking at the same man. We are looking at the same man, right? Me and you. I see the same. Ooh, he looked good. Look at the haircut, the brows, the glasses, the suit. Ooh. But damn, the storyline, Josh. Oh my gosh. He really went through hardships. Like, no kid should ever go through that. At all.
Save himself. And it paid off because after training, Josh ended up debuting as the lead rapper and dancer of the group.
Period. And my shorty.
Justin the Joss didn't have
Justin the
audition.
Joyce.
Apparently, he was a very good-looking guy that when he joined a talent workshop as a teenager, Show BT immediately took notice and offered him to become a trainee to improve his singing and dancing skills.
Wow.
He was one of the late joiners, and when he did,
He came in his visuals.
saw a familiar face in Josh.
You look familiar.
Apparently, the two had a stint in performing together in a K-pop dance cover group called
Really?
Zero to Hero.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay.
So Justin as well wasn't new in the world of performing. He auditioned to be a part
Goddamn,
of
they
the
came from
televised
far.
boy band Superstar show, but he didn't even make it to the live auditions. Perhaps it was fate. He didn't have great singing skills at the time. It was only when he became a trainee that he improved astoundingly in the vocal department.
Let's go, Pablo.
He went on to finish his
Showing what
college
to do.
degree in multimedia arts while training, which earned him a skill in filmmaking.
Ooh.
He then got selected to debut as the main visual, the sub-vocalist, and the creative director of the group.
Let's go.
He was the would-be director
Ooh,
behind
haircut.
the record-breaking
Hair-
P-pop music video, What? And
What?
be director behind the record-breaking P-pop music video, What? And
Okay, I need to watch what?
But that's a story for another video.
Daddy,
This
chill.
point, Show BT seemed to have completed the group. 4 members in a P-pop group, a nice even number. 2 rappers and 2 vocalists. They were perfectly balanced, but they felt like something was missing. Perhaps someone was missing. Someone who could take this already great
Our
group
thirst
of
trap
guys
was missing.
to achieve the next level, the extraordinary level. Someone so naturally gifted that he could stand out in the presence of the already talented group of young artists. This venture that Tatang Robin took needed an apex, so he started the online audition.
He didn't need an apex predator. He needed a thirst trap.
So he started the online auditions. When Josh heard about it, he was like, I know a guy.
Josephine. Oh my god, the Wi-Fi is always like showing me ads random moments. Okay, let's go. Kenny. Philip. Okay, Philip. It's Philip. Philip John Susan.
Philip John Suson is such a specimen. He was so naturally gifted that excelling in sports
He is
like
a
walk in the park
specimen.
for him. He grew up in the church under the care of his grandparents. He was an artistic kid, so he was active as an editorial cartoonist in school. Nobody taught him to
Let's
play
go.
musical instruments. He taught himself by just listening to the music, so he ended up becoming a southpaw guitarist. But he later fixed it as he learned more. He
Period.
didn't even know that he could dance until he was forced to in order to get good grades during their school intrams.
Wow.
After discovering dance, he transformed from a guy who didn't know it to someone who can fly. Because
Hey.
of his raw talent, he ended up teaching dance to the entire school and continued on to form a K-pop dance cover group called Amigo 7.
Ooh.
Apparently, his group gave Josh's group so much trouble during their early competitions because they were very good rivals. So he
Ooh.
decided to recruit him. But Philip was hundreds of islands away and didn't have the money. What did Josh do?
Oh my gosh.
He shelled out for his plane ticket. With nothing else to lose, Philip went and left his previous life in the countryside.
Thank God
He then trained
Philip
with the
came.
boys and officially debuted with them as Ken, the main dancer, the bass vocalist, and the lead rapper of the group.
And the thirst trap, the daddy of the group.
They were an unlikely bunch because they wouldn't have met each other if Tatang Robin stayed with his already successful group in Korea. Justin failed his first audition, so he didn't even bother to audition again because he thought he wasn't ready. And Josh wouldn't have attempted to recruit Ken if Show BT's training program didn't even exist.
We wouldn't have had SB19. Imagine
It's the
that.
butterfly effect.
Mm-hmm.
When a small and seemingly
Butterfly effect for real.
It's the butterfly effect. When a small and seemingly insignificant occurrence has a rippling effect through time, leading to a consequential event sometime long after the initial event, or as Google would put it, a phenomenon whereby a minute localized change in a complex system can have a large effects elsewhere. Tatang Robin's so-called mistake back in 2002 led to forming the future P-pop kings. In 2018, SB19 was formed. The name of the group was carefully picked. The number 19 is the sum of Korea and the Philippines area code digits 82 and 63. So 8 plus 2 plus 6 plus 3
equals 19.
SB doesn't only mean show BT. It is all about their ultimate goal for Pinoy sound to break into the music industry, which is fearlessly represented by this phrase. Soundbreak.
Y'all, the zone. Oh my god, I am so invested. Casual Chuck, this is proper. I earn money from music reactions. If you want to support me, become a member or donate. Thanks. Showbreak, me and you both don't earn money from all these music reactions. It's very hard to earn money from these music reactions, but we love them so much, so we're still gonna be watching them. So yeah, guys, also support me. Y'all, I am so shook at the storyline of SB19, the making of SB19. Literally, if that guy did not leave his group, which succeeded by the way after he left, if he did not leave his group, we were never gonna have SB19, you guys. We were never gonna have Mahalima. We were not gonna have Mahalima, you guys. Imagine that. Imagine that. I can't even think about it. Thank goodness everybody was like, we're connected in some way. And if Josh did not know Ken, we're not gonna have Ken, you guys. We're not gonna have our thirst trap. We're not gonna have our deep voice guy in the group. Imagine not having SB19. I would have not known. I would have never known I Want You. I would never have known Liang. There wasn't gonna be an 18 fandom at all. That is scary to think of. That is very scary to think of. But yeah, this was so intriguing and interesting actually. I should have watched this from the beginning. I don't know why I was dragging to actually watch the show break. But yeah, I'll be watching episode 2 very soon because I need to know. I need to know the whole full making process, like what they had to go through. And like Josh's story, you guys, like everybody had a hard time, but Josh's story, that man suffered. That man had a hard time. What the heck? I'm glad he made it this far and he looks happier. He looks like he's thriving even more. I'm sure he helped his sister off, but yeah, his story is really sad. Like, no kid should ever go through something like that. Like, I've had my own fair share of suffering, and let me tell y'all, it's not the cutest. It is not the cutest. Even now, I'm still having hard times, but I'm grown. But he was a whole kid and he had to leave like the house and stuff and like pay for his own schooling at such a young age. No, kids shouldn't have to suffer like that. That is not. Yeah, I never would have known that. Never would have known that. Oh my god, he really struggled. SB19 came a long way. But yeah, guys, that is all for this video. I'll definitely be watching episode 2 soon, for sure. The Zone. Yeah, let me know if you guys have already seen this. What do you guys think so far? Like, these stories, epic. But it's very interesting that this guy's actually he did this. Like, people like me really needed to see this kind of videos. But yeah, guys, that's all for this video. Please do let me know what you guys thought, and how did this make you feel? Like, it's so sad, but at the same time, I love that this butterfly effect. If that guy didn't leave, we're not gonna have an SB19. Thank goodness he left his group, because we want our Mahalima. I want my Mahalima. Girl, we love these guys. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys thought, and do make sure to like this video. Do make sure to subscribe to my channel, and also do share this video with your friends, alien species, AIs, Martians, to the most. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Without any further ado, peace, love, and everything nice. Mwah. Bye.